Dear students, I warmly welcome to this lesson, and this is your subject Civic Education. And this lesson is for the students who are in grade 9. And this is your lesson 5. And we have studied up to the page number 54 of your textbook. And still we are in the second unit, which is contemporary changes. And now we will move to the other section, which is coexistence. So what do you mean coexistence? Before we see the definition, we will have an idea about coexistence. So we all are members of a family, which is the smallest unit in a society. So as you see, the family, which is the smallest unit in a society. So you would have studied about the family in grade 7. And you know the types of families. What are the types of families? The types of families can be mentioned mainly nuclear family and extended family. So whatever the family is, the family which is the smallest unit. So in a family you have love and protection. And the environment in the family should be ensured for love and protection. So when acting as a member of a family, love and protection of others are needed. So coexistence begins in the family. So where does coexistence begin? In the family. So any individual living in the society cannot live alone. So in a society, an individual cannot live alone. So just imagine, you are a single one, you are an individual, and can you live alone in your society? For example, in AKKARAIPATTU, you are the one who live in that village. So will it be possible? So can you live alone? That is not possible. That's why we say always, mostly the sociologists mention that the human beings are social animal. So we all depend on each other in our village. So we need to get support from others, and also we also have to support others. So man happens to get support from various individuals and to assist each other. So man had been used to live in groups since its inception. And for example, you can see the children. Mostly the children like to live with others. They would like to collaborate with their peers. And for example, they would like to play with other children. They would like to eat with other children. There are many examples that we can mention. Accordingly, acting cooperatively while living together can be simply introduced as coexistence. Here you can get the definition. There's a common definition for coexistence, which is acting cooperatively while living together. Acting cooperatively. So we need to live with others, and we need to live with others cooperatively and collaboratively, and this means coexistence. An erudite concept presented on it is shown below. So here a concept which is presented by Angela Naivira, and the person who says about coexistence is a state, that is a position in which two or more groups are living together while respecting their differences and resolving their conflicts non-violently. So when you look at the society, there are many different people, different types of people live in our society. Sometimes their religion is different, right? And also their languages and maybe their ethnic groups, ethnicity can be varied. So although we need to respect, for example, if we speak Tamil, the other person speaks Sinhalese, so we need to respect him or her. And also the conflicts might happen, might occur. Conflict is cannot be avoided. Naturally that might happen. Even if there is conflict arise, that should be resolved peacefully. That means non-violently. Non-violence means without any disputes or fighting. So this was beautifully mentioned by Angela Naivira. And now we will see the necessity of coexistence. That means importance of coexistence. As human beings, is it important to us? Read the following news headings well. Review these statements which present some events of coexistence. So these can be viewed in your textbook, the page number 55. So when you watch this video, you are kindly requested to open your book and go with the lesson. And here some news headings I mentioned here. The first one, whole village supported in thatching the roof of the house. So thatching the roof means they are preparing the roof. In that case, the whole village supported. The people in the village supported to the family. Next one, friends come forward to help the friend with economic difficulties with books and foods happily. And some friends, they helped. As a student or as children, you might help your friends. So sometimes some of your friends might find difficult to meet their needs. For example, stationaries or maybe food. So in that case, you can support them. Next heading, which is many friendly countries donate for the flood victims of Sri Lanka. So in the world, the other countries might support if any problems occurs in a particular country. For example, nowadays most of the countries in the world find difficult to meet their economical needs, and they are struggling with their financial aspects. In that case, the other countries are supporting due to the COVID-19 situation. Fourteenth Vesak Day celebration of the United Nations 2017 in Sri Lanka with the participation of many countries. So as you know, Vesak Day was declared as the international festival by United Nations in 2007. So for the program, many countries took part in that event. So some groups of youth come forward to provide food and water to the wild animals during the drought. So some youth in the village, they come forward and they supplied water and food to the animals. And the next heading, which is youth of Sinhala, Tamil and Muslim get together to celebrate religious festivals. And here, irrespective of their ethnicity, religion, they come together and they celebrate the religious festivals. So what do you understand from these different headings? So we need coexistence. So sometimes you see some people go through much difficult situation. So in that case, you might support them. The similar situation might happen to you in one day. So if you support today, they will support you in future. That's why we need to live collaboratively. And it highlights the necessity of coexistence. So here I would like to mention some examples for the necessity of coexistence in present society. So what are the examples? The first one, to protect the unity of the diverse society. So as you know, Sri Lanka is a multicultural country. So you can see diversity of ethnicity, diversity in religions, diversity in languages. So sometimes the problem might happen. That's why coexistence is very important to protect the unity of the diverse society. For the fortification of social security. So social security must be ensured to help the people, those who cannot fulfill their needs. So as you see in your society, sometimes your neighbors might find difficult to fulfill their needs. So in that situation, you can support them, you can approach them, and also you can know their needs, right? And if you cannot provide any food items or whatever the basic or necessary items, you might refer them to some other well-known people in your village. For the promotion of the equality in the society that is unequal. For the promotion of the equality in the society that is unequal. So you must ensure equality. So by ensuring equality, the unequal will be disappeared. So now we will see qualities of coexistence. So what are the qualities of coexistence? The first one, acting in collaboration. So working together, sharing. So you need to share your resources with others. Respecting others. So we need to respect the others. We must respect the dignity, human dignity. Cordiality. Cordiality means collaboration, working together or living together. Mutual trust. We must trust each other. And honesty. We must be honest at all the times. Whatever we do, in all our deeds, we must be honest. Fulfill duties. So the duties that are assigned to us must be fulfilled without any delay. So importance of inculcating coexistence qualities to life. There are many occasions that need coexistence qualities. So, what are the importance of inculcating coexistence qualities to life? The first one, personal development. So, when we inculcate coexistence or maybe the qualities to our life, the first one, the personal development. That is very, very important for every individual. Establishment of peace. So, if we want to live in a peaceful environment, the coexistence is very important. It's necessary. And building up mutual friendship. And we need to ensure the relationship, friendship must be ensured. So, by doing certain tasks, we need to ensure our friendship with others. Acceleration of social development. Wherever you can see coexistence, the development will automatically take place. That grows very fast. Ensuring of social security. So there will be social security. And there won't be any disputes or antisocial activities. And we can minimize conflicts. And these are the importance of inculcating coexistence qualities to life. So, how well-being and coexistence become important for the individual and social development. So, earlier we studied about well-being, and now we have studied about coexistence. So, now we will see how this can be important for the individual and social development. According to the availability of these qualities, several groups of people can be identified in the society. It should be noted that this categorization is based on the most outstanding characteristics of people. So in your book, you can see this section, the page number 58. So I haven't mentioned in detail, but I only have mentioned the headlines or headings. So one by one, I'll elaborate it. There are 4 types of people, or maybe the people can be categorized into 4 groups. The first group is those who have high well-being qualities but less coexistence qualities. So some people you might have, they have high well-being qualities, but they have less coexistence qualities. So in those people, what happens? The people earn wealth by means of just or legal ways. They live without disturbing others. They contribute less in sharing happiness or sorrow with neighbors and friends. Participation for the weddings or funerals are also very less. They do not harm anyone, but the contribution to the social development is very poor. So here what does it say? Their participation for the programs, the social occasions is very less. And the thing is, they do not harm anyone. But their contribution to the social development is very poor. So you can see these aspects in this category of the people. And then the second category is those who possess high coexistence qualities but less well-being qualities. So what happens with these people? These people earn wealth through various legal and illegal means, but they earn legal and illegal, but mostly lead a friendly life with neighbors and relatives. sharing their sorrows and happinesses. They are a burden to the society. So these people are the burden to the society. Their means of income are not recommended by the society. So illegally they earn. So their means of income, the way they income, the way they get income, that is problematic. And now we will see the third category of the people. Those who possess less well-being and coexistence qualities. So this type of people also can be seen among us occasionally. They earn well through different illegal means and nothing is done for the social development. So they always earn well through different illegal means and they do not anything for the social development and they do not work cooperatively with others. So they don't like collaboration with others. You should be mindful when associating with them. You should determine to make them virtuous if possible and not to be such a person. And now we will see the fourth category, those who possess both well-being and coexistence qualities to the maximum. Those who possess both well-being and coexistence qualities to the maximum. These people earn well through just and legal means, not illegal, legal means. So they get income from the legal sources. They offer to help neighbors and relatives frequently. So they are always ready to help others. Those with such well-being and coexistence qualities are great blessing. You should also demand to be one such person. So in this manner, by developing qualities of well-being and coexistence in you, you can contribute to the social upliftment fruitfully. So it is the fourth quality. So we have studied about 4 categories of the people. You can see these people in your society. And also you can observe their characteristics. So the 4th category is recommended. So as students or maybe children, you must grow the qualities of well-being and coexistence to the maximum level. So since your school days, you can grow or you can develop the qualities. So that is very, very essential. So here I just like to emphasize the civic education is mostly related to your life. And this is not like other subjects. And this is bound with your life. So by studying this subject, you can develop your qualities and you will be a very good and virtuous person in future. And you will be a benefit or beneficial to others. So we have completed this lesson and we have come to the question section. So you need to put the heading coexistence and you can write the questions one by one. The first one, briefly explain the term coexistence. Write out the definition of coexistence and mention the person who presented it. Third question, with 4 facts, explain the importance of coexistence in the modern society. Fourth one, mention 5 qualities of coexistence. Fifth one, mention 5 benefits that can be derived by relating the qualities of coexistence in dealing with others in everyday life. Sixth one, briefly state the 4 categorization of people is based on the most outstanding characteristics of people. So these are the questions that you need to answer. So I observe only few of you send your answers but others do not. So I kindly request you all to send your answers this time. In the beginning, there are many students who respond eagerly, but nowadays it gradually reducing. So this is uh, my instruction. So you abide it and follow it. Thank you so much for watching this video.